Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm trying to get my camera to show here. It was showing a second ago, and then I don't know what happened. Bear with me for just a second. Let's go to the one table scene, because I know this is at least working to show the table. And I've just gotta unplug my camera, plug it back in. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see if this worked. And action. There we go. Hello, and welcome back to the stream. I'm Accidental Grenade, and we are seeking to improve on last night's performance, where I stone bubbled 2 tournaments, and then one of the tournaments I played and finished after the stream, I got 11th with 9 paid. So, yeah, not a great evening. Honestly, I think the first time ever that I've stone bubbled my 2 biggest tournaments of the night. There might have been a night when I stone bubbled 2 tournaments before, and they were just smaller events. I don't remember, but it's definitely the first time I've ever stone bubbled the 2 biggest things I played, ever for sure, and it was painful. So we're hoping, I mean, honestly, almost guaranteed to avoid that again. I think it's a very uncommon occurrence, considering I've played a lot of poker, and that's the first time that's ever happened to me, I think. Yeah. So, not the greatest night last night. Hoping to improve on it tonight. We're 4 tabling at the moment. $10 Brawl Pico, $20 Monster, $50 Grant, $5 Lincoln. And we're going to get in the Benjamin tonight. We're going to get in the Hamilton tonight. We're gonna get in this Benjamin Satellite, which I'm gonna pre-register because I like to be in those from the beginning, and I always forget to register. I also always forget to register the Uppercut PKO, so I'm gonna pre-register that as well. PKO important to be in a little earlier, which is part of my impetus for wanting to make sure we're in there. All right, chat should be good and ready to go as well. We raised in the Grant with pocket 8s. Flop comes ace 7 6. C-bet, not a huge fan of them calling. Most players aren't going to float things like King Queen, King Jack, King 10. They're going to call hands worse than us, like 5s, 4s maybe. They're going to call A6. Then they're going to call sets of 7s, 6s, obviously. They check back, which is peculiar to me. We're going to blocker thin value bet here with the 8s. Get raised. It's a very easy fold. Yeah. Maybe just check fold is better, but I just don't think players put in 20 as a bluff there often enough to make us losing with that bet. I think they'll hero call us sometimes with 9-7 suited, 8-7, King 7 suited, stuff like that sometimes. Maybe get thin value from 5s and 4s, but it's pretty thin. Maybe the small bet is just very transparently weak as well, which is a concern, of course. I'm curious to see what line a solver would take in that. It's always hard to solve multi-way spots though, where the big blind is in there as well. But I'm curious to see what a solver would do in that spot because I'm not really sure. Like when you have the middle pair, you see bet flop, and then like maybe you just don't even see bet flop out of position, and you go more of like a check call vibe. That might be the move. Anyway, lose a few chips in the grant. It's not the end of the world. Small pot, I shouldn't say, I mean, it is not the end of the world. That's correct. But I do also want to say, though, small pots do matter. And I'm trying to get better at the small ball part of the game and trying to, you know, because, like, it's very easy, I think, to play, like, this very tight, weak ABC poker and then get down to the end of every tournament. You have 10 big blinds. You jam pocket jacks. You lose. You throw up your hands. Go, what else could I do? But the small pots along the way, and I've talked about this a lot, and something I'm always trying to improve in my game, but the small pots along the way are the pots that help you to have 30 big blinds when you get the pocket jacks at that point in the tournament, and then you lose a flip to someone with 10 big blinds and you're not out of the tournament, you know? So, like, those pots do matter in aggregate, you know? I try to keep that in mind. I try to keep that as sort of a tenet of my game and a focus in like, it's good to have a quote unquote bad short-term memory. It's good to not let the little things like eat you alive and mess up your other parts of your game if you lose a small pot. But it's also important to take every pot seriously because the chips matter in every pot. Obviously the big pots matter more, but the small pots still matter. And that's my soapbox, well, soapbox number 1 for the evening. Anyway, so I've been trying to work on when I do endeavor to take the time to work on some poker. All right, we're in a satellite to the Benjamin. $10 sat to 100. We're in a 6-way pot up here. Player bet 1 big blind from the small blind, and everybody called. Jack 10, 4, 2 hearts. Raise here in the satellite with King 10 of spades. Dangles on a string like slow spin. I'll put a heart out. Put a heart on the river here, dealer. 6.75 to win 40. Fuck you. Fuck you. Raise and just get it through here with the King 10 of spades. I am right. Everybody checks. River. Jack 9 wins the pot. Gut shot. What the fuck did you have behind? King 10 had second pair. Raise here after the limp. Player limps and calls. Flop is Jack 9 3 two-tone. Isolated, so 1 big blind. Now I'll bet 1. Clicks it back. You got a jack, huh? 2 pair. Congrats. 1 more big blind out of me. I had to see what you're working with. Wackadoo players. Like, why do they raise 1? Like, at least raise to like 5, and I had to like think about it. I might pay you off more. I don't know. Maybe it's shrewd though, so I don't know, Alex. I don't know how much more I was paying off with second pair. They made 2 pair. That's it. Honestly, it is like When the player does like raise one big blind on the river, they always get that one big blind from me. I don't know if I've ever been like, that's always value and folded, because it's always just like, well, like, what if it isn't? I don't know. Like, is that just something I should shrug off? Probably. Like, it's not really worth like being like, oh, I need to stop doing that. It is frustrating. It makes you feel like, makes you pissed at them, both because they own you and because they should be trying to get a little more, I think, in the pot, especially with like a hand like 2-pair. But I don't know. I'm probably just a salty bitch. Seems like I might be just a salty bitch. King 3 on 555. All the other suits. It's just raise here in the $10 satellite. King Jack. A 3-bet in this economy? In a $10 satellite? King Jack out of position. We call. Check. Fuck. I've gotten myself in too deep here, chat. I was prepared to bluff diamonds on river. They say LOL. Yeah, I mean, that was LOL worthy. And they showed aggression at every second in that hand, and I chose to try to throw it in their eye for like no fucking reason. That was honestly LOL worthy. Good evening to you. I see another grind on the BetRivers Poker Streets is in order this evening. I wish you good luck in your endeavors, whether it's a satellite or regular tournament. Good luck to you. I appreciate it. I need the luck because that was very torchy here in the $10 satellite. I wanted to try to find a bluff on a diamond or just honestly just smack a 10, but it didn't happen for us. Speaking of bluffs, let's try bluffing 3 ways here in a check pot here on the turn on Queen 9 7. I have made a straight. You know what's funny? I never look at the hand strength indicator, even though it's like built into this. I obviously I don't need to because I know the game of poker, but like it just like naturally like never occurs to me that it's there. Like for a second there, because the straight was, I wasn't really like thinking about making the straight. I had to like think about the fact that I made a straight and confirm it in my mind when I could have just looked at the hand strength indicator. I wasn't really considering I could make value on the river. I was just kind of trying to do a multi-way bluff situation. Jamming queen 5 suited and not too thrilled about it. Yeah, definitely not too thrilled about it when we run into pocket kings. Dead. You want me to be happier? Oh, come on. You run out trip 5s for me. Fun times. What is this? 4.61 big blind raise from a guy who has an 86% VPIP. This person also has an 86% VPIP. There's all this dead money. Fucking run it. Fucking run it with 9s. Can't be folding here, I don't think. The $10 PKO. I covered this player just barely. There's a lot of chips in the middle here, folks. Flop is ace queen 10. What do you think our chances are, people? Flop is fucking ace queen 10. I guess the best card for us is a jack for a 5-way chop on the river. Maybe we win on a 9, but it's not, doesn't seem super likely. Fucking queen 9 1 in that hand. Jesus Christ, get me back in there. Jesus Christ. There we are. Fucking queen 9. Are you serious? 4 to the straight. Any player with a jack had a straight. Any player with an ace or a king was better than that queen 9. Queen 9 wins. 10-9 had the second best hand. And it was like 6s, like ace 5 or no, not even ace 5. What was it? 6s and some other garbage. This is $20 uppercut PKO. All right, here we go again. Ace 8 suited over 3 limpers. Given the hands we just saw, ace 8 suited feels like the fucking nuts here. Yeah, as illustrated, I suppose. Can't wait to play my next live tournament. Yeah, it's fun. Very wild tournament. Yesterday I played live. The beginning of the tournament, people were raising 8 or 10 times the size of the blind. That's, you love to see it. That is wild. That is pretty wild. People go crazy in live poker sometimes, man. They just go nuts with the sizings and stuff. All right, in the uppercut, we got king 10 suited here versus under the gun. Flop a pair of 10s. They're gonna like jam flop. No, they're gonna bet 3 into 7. We'll call. Pair and a gut shot. We'll check. Looking for a check from our opponent. That'd be wonderful. Yeah, we'll just fold. We raised here. We're gonna check out of position. Got a pair, a gut shot, and the nut flush draw. It's pretty strong. Ugh. Not the 2 pair I wanted to make. The hands that would play passively up at this point, some of them are gonna have a queen in them. I don't think we get any value here, so we're just gonna check and hope to win. We do win. I'm gonna 4-bet here, and then we see a 5-bet jam. Well, I'm not in the business of holding queens in a $20 tournament on BetRivers. Yeah, we'll take this 3-way 56%. Hold. No spades. Spades are bad. Spades are bad, okay? Spades are bad. Good God, poker. What the fuck? Pocket 8s here. Bet I made you look I made you look. 4 spades on the board. Queen high flush loses ace high flush. They don't know a lot of what I got. Go wear my Louis Vuitton. I made you look. Player 4 stall in here in the uppercut PKO. I made you look. I check, I guess. Fucking Queen of Diamonds. Fuck you. God damn it, dude. No. All in here, huh? You're all in on the turn. 63.25. You decided to jam the turn. Fucking pipped me by 1. Motherfucker. I like knew right where I was fucking at that this could be like a worse 9 or a fucking 6. Guy has me fucking pipped by 1. Jams the queen turn. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Oh, we put all our chips in here with 7s. Oh my gosh. Could be the most amazing river. Is the most amazing river. We beat 5s full of 10s. OMG. I never dreamed that I love somebody like you. Raise here in the Grants. Queen Jack of Hearts here. We bet. They 3-bet us. Player says well played here. What they have? Ace deuce. Queen Jack Hearts, they see bet half pot. We fold the Queen Jack, 2 overs, and got shot. Raise Jack 6 suited here. We'll fold to the 3-bet. All in here with ace king suited. Get it through. Pick up another ace king. I have a feeling when they raise to 3.2, we're not getting fold equity here when we jam our 13, but we'll see. You never know. Definitely excited to jam now with this much dead money in here. Ace king is a slam dunk happy jam. Let's get it in. And the ISO from Carson O. Wow, it gets called. Massive pot. It's no ace or king in sight, unfortunately. Hopefully our overs are still good against like 8s through jacks here or something. Overs are definitely still good. Give me an ace or a king. The jack comes instead, and king jack eliminates 2 of us. We'll re-enter. Game's getting a little expensive as of late, though. Here we raised ace 5 suited. We see bet versus the big blind, and we take it down. Raise again with the queen 10 of spades. Wish the emojis were throwable. I don't like when you hit the poop emoji, it stays in your own face. It's like you're calling yourself a shithead. But what if I want to call myself a shithead? I guess some of the sites do have, some operators do have where you can like throw a throwable at yourself, which solves that problem. I don't know. I like the different bent a little bit. I don't know. I think it's different take, you know. I think BetRivers is very intentionally like nothing can be interpreted like completely as antagonistic, right? Like, what's the most antagonistic thing? Like, if you say well played after somebody has like actually a bad play, I guess, or something like that. I think what you're I guess what I'm saying is I think the thing that you point out as a frustration for you might be like intentional by design, that they want their ecosystem to be a little bit less toxic. Like it's a feature, not a bug kind of thing. Your point of view is medieval. What's up? Thank you, The Truman Show, for the good luck wishes. I love your movie. Great fucking film. What you do when we hate your crew, so please don't stay in here. Cute, cute, very, very. Some translating is getting quite late, so please don't stay in touch. Out of being small-minded. Ace 5 wins? For real? Seven, 5? 5 deuce. Everybody had a 5. I just had the best kicker. What was the action pre there? What happened? I was in the small blind in a limped bot. Someone wants your opinion. Raise here. Missed the throwables. I got you. Perfect only. Well, it's a weird one because they have the most deuces, but I do feel like this is still good to raise for value. Fading the snap, at least. Don't get value though. Pick up a nice pot there though. All in here in the brawl PKO. We don't have vault equity when we only jam 4.5 in a PKO, so we're just relying on our nice multi-way hand here to hopefully rescue us. 8-7 suited, come on. There are worse things than getting ISO'd when the chips are all already in there that we can win. If it works, at least. If it like ices them out, but it might not. I said one player out at least. 30% three ways. It's a dream come true. Get there! Man. I thought I had 9-7 for a second, and I was like, why is my equity so low? I had 8-7. I'll honestly a good equity to get it in with there. Just none. We never hit our cards anymore. Is the problem? At least it seems. At least it certainly feels that way over yesterday's session and so far today's. We shall see. We shall see. Plenty of poker runway to go tonight. We're gonna remain focused, vigilant, and remember, this game is a game of variance, and variance swings down, but it also swings up. Copium. Not feeling this song. How about this one? How about this little Taylor? Flat to tens here. One big blind limp, 5 big blind raise. We're set mining tens, essentially. Well, we flop a set on a very textured board. We will probably be all in here on this flop. And we'll run into King Jack of diamonds. I'm going to be livid. This looks scary. Flipping with tens down here. We win the flip. Let's see how our tens do after flopping a set here. We're behind King, Jack, and Queens. Other hands that there are other hands with equity that is scary. Ace 9 is not one of those hands. Ace 9 is decidedly not one of those hands. This player is just insane. They're just insane. We should label them. I do like to mark those players because I think the labels, they do stay. Thank you. The labels do stay if that player re-registers, and they did re-register. I think, anyway. Let's see if I observe them at the other table, will the label be there? No. Either way, good pot for us in the Grant. And the satellite here will defend our 6-4 of clubs. All right, folks, we are off to the break. Decent hour. We busted a couple things, but we've got a good satellite spot. We've got a nice spot here in the Grant, which is going to be one of our bigger entries for tonight. And when we come back, we're going to jump into the Benjamin and the Hamilton. Stick around, folks. I'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Let's raise the queen jack here. They'll be back. When it's in. We'll fold our queen jack to the 3-bet jam. We're gonna get on the level. Everyone will look a little bit nicer when you finally meet the devil. Flop bottom 2 pair here. Smells like our Achilles sheets. Can I have his hand-me-downs? Oh, he got the Velcros. Five of 10 down here with 3 paid in the satellite. Fucking awesome. We joined the $10 Hamilton. We're gonna jump in the $100 Benjamin soon. Trying to get girls from my brand, Manuela won't. Look incredible. Damn right. River 2 pair here. They fold. Up here we have King Queen of Hearts who flatted a raise pre. We'll fold to a pot size bet. Sad hand funeral for such a pretty pair of cards. We'll limp here with 8-6 of spades. Our opponent checks their option. Flop is 5-5-4. We're gonna bet. Could also check here. I hate to be check raised off this end, is the problem with betting here, but I like when they just fold. Let's raise the 9 of spades. Wouldn't be surprised to see a jam here. We're going to be raising really wide. They can 3-bet jam a ton here. Expect to take it down a bunch. But they don't seem like the type. River top pair here. Deuces are no good, my friend. Let's raise ace-3 of diamonds here. I do this weird thing when I'm streaming where I look at ace-3 suited in my head. I think ace-3s, the abbreviation for ace-3 suited, and then I always want to say, no matter what suit it is, that we're raising ace-3 of spades. Some fucking wire gets crossed in my brain where I'm like ace-3s. So what suit is it? Must be spades. Like fucking no. I do that so often where I have to go like I'd like paused there. I was like ace-3 of diamonds we're raising here. Every suit is spades. In my brain. In my wackadoodle brain. Pocket tens here. Two tens of spades, believe it or not. Suited pocket tens. What if you played a game where there were like doubles of every card so you could get like a suited pocket pair? Raise, they call. Flop a boat. They lead into me. Okay. I'm still game. You have diamonds, I guess? Maybe we should have got it in on the turn. Jack-7 of diamonds, yeah. Diamonds and then made a pair. Tens full is pretty good in that spot. Still 3 of 8, but we are much closer with the top 2 now. In a much better position as a result. So I went and I got fitted for a tuxedo today. Taylor seemed great. It was very businesslike. Seemed like he really knew his shit. Did all the measurements. I'm going to a wedding in December. Nayo's wedding is in November, but I'm going to a wedding in December. It's a bit even more formal. I think Nayo's wedding has tuxes, but this other guy's wedding I'm going to, his name is Drew. He has a wedding that is fully black tie. So like everyone is dressing fancy, even guests, I believe. But yeah, it's a black on black tuxedo look with I don't know if we're doing like white bow ties or black bow ties. I'm not sure what we're doing for the tie part, but like a gold lace pocket square. It's gonna look pretty sick. He's got good fashion sense. This friend of mine, he's I don't know. He handles himself sort of like me. I consider myself a man who takes care in my appearance. I like to try to look nice. I like to try to dress nice. I like to try to be fashionable to the degree that I can be fashionable within like my age group. I don't try to really, you know, I'm not trying to get like broccoli hair anytime soon. I'm not trying to necessarily do like newer trends all the time. I've been thinking about picking up some like higher waisted pants. Those are in right now, but yeah, I think he's got good taste when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I think the wedding party is gonna look dapper. I think it's gonna be very nice. It's gonna be very nice pictures, etc. I don't know if I should fold here getting these pot odds, but we did fold our king queen. This is like just one of those weird spots where like we got like squeezed from here, and the limper came along, and king queen O just doesn't fare too well in these like 3-4 way pots, and we're not really willing to like bump it up further to try to ISO, so we'll just bow out for it, even though it's a good price. I think it's like sort of really bad reverse implied odds in some ways, where we get like out kicked a ton, like they have ace king or aces kings. And even if we don't get out kicked, it's just like in a 4-way pot, there's gonna be draws and stuff that have a much better like equity over the run of like over the run of 5 cards than our hand has. And somebody's got something really nice here, right? Because there's tons of chips flying in on a pretty like innocuous seeming 8-8-6 rainbow board. Like someone has an overbear surely, right? Or someone just miraculously has an 8 in the spot. Like, look at this. Are like the rest of the chips going in now, or are you just gonna put in like 50? Good night. Don't blow that cash. Bet. We raised kings here. C bet on queen jack 9. Take it down. This guy bets 1 into 112 on the river and gets jammed on. The funniest bet line ever. 1 big blind. 101 big blinds. I really want to know what these players had, man. I really want to know. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not like king queen would have ever had a hard spot at any point after if we played pre-flop. We did not have hard decisions after the flop. Raise ace queen suited in the grant. Get it through. Only time that I mention a necklace, guessing you ain't even catch it. Look at what a label. I thought you knew that. I don't roll with group. I don't do that. I don't got chains. I don't got bling. That's not the shit that I'm after. Race here with Queen Jack. Big blind defense. Flops Jack high. Fuck. What the fuck? Pocket sevens, we get 2 streets of value from. We'll take it. Defend here, Queen 8 of diamonds. Flop comes Jack 7-5, 2 diamonds. Boo to your check back. Seven five had 2 pair. We could have gotten some value. They flopped 2 pair and they checked turn and river. You fucking savage. Didn't even go for some thin value on the river. If I have an ace, my hero. Squeeze here. Ace queen suited. We'll call here with ace king. Got top pair. They got top pair as well. We hold. Getting 4-bet here. Well. King 4 suited, folks. King 4 suited. I'll have to set a kings up here. All right, we're all in on the river with top set. If you got queen 10, you win. If you got 7, 8, you win. That's it. The end. Ace Jack is no good. 10s versus 10s here. Chop it up. And I'm glad, cause I'm a fool for all I see. He fucking hates me. Ace 10 suited hero raising the satellite. Got click back 3-bet here. We have pocket 8s on 449. Sure. It's pocket kings. That's not fun. That is not fun. Alright, we live by the kings. We sort of die by the kings. It was shit or get off the pot. We decided to shit. And as Taco said, I am the shithead. Ace queen here, we jammed. Called by ace king and ace 10. We flop 2 pair. And we're good by the river. Just gotta run good sometimes. Just gotta run good sometimes. Huge triple in the uppercut PKO. Now we are the ones with the ace king. Spike jam, damn it. Four 3 deuce, all spade flop. Yo, familiar. All the way. I remember everything. Have I become my sweetest friend? Everyone I player flop to flush. With king 10 when we had ace king. Queen 8 was the other player turned top pair. You can have it all. I am bar dirt. Limped pot here. We've got 5 deuce offsuit. 1 pair of 2s. Fold our pair of 2s. Down here in the satellites, finally someone on this FT is all in. We're 3 of 8, but the chips have gotten, like, the effective stack has gone down and down and down. Ace 9 suited is at risk versus ace 4. And we continue to not see a bust out. Chips just changing hands here. Stacks essentially flipping. We'll go out now if we have to. We will probably jam the pocket 9s. Yeah, definitely now. I think we're just all in a satellite. I don't think I want to do any min-raise shenanigans here. Or calling or anything. We might trap aces or kings, but here we just jam. In the end, all in with pocket 9s, called for less by ace jack. We're flipping. Gotta win your flip skits. unlikely for us to be winning this one. We do lose. When it comes down to it, we were going to have to win some kind of flip here on the final table to make it happen, and we don't win that one. Now, thankfully, we did do our job a little earlier in the tournament to build some chips where that flip did not eliminate us, but we are still 7 of 8 now, which makes it tricky to get to a ticket. We'll see if we can spin back. We're going to fold the king 4. King 9 calls here at risk versus the jacks. Turns a 9 for a little bit of hope, but fails to hit on the river, and we do see an elimination here. We're now 7 of 7 ourselves. And that big blind cometh. We're going to fold here. Hope to be able to jam the next one just to have like a little bit more fold equity jamming 4 big blinds. But we'll see. She knows he's gonna go. Let's raise here with ace-7 of diamonds. We bow out here. Flop is 10-7 for our 2 opponents. So long, girl, I'll say yo when it's time for him to go. You know the woman wants a cowboy like he wants a roadie. So we folded down here our 7-6 offsuit. Oh my god, this guy rivered 2 pair with fucking king 8. Are you serious? Oh, thin value never works, man. Ace-10 here, we're all in after a limp. I don't know what this player is limping, but we're about to find out. Maybe they fold, I don't know, but I'm jamming. I don't mind if you fold, honestly. There's plenty of chips in there for me to win right here, right now. Limp folds, what the fuck? I'm so salty that that person hit the fucking... So we bet flop as a blocker here with ace-9 of diamonds in a limped pot. They're limping like super wide. So we bet as a blocker with like decent backdoors and stuff. Didn't feel like I needed to bluff big. They min clicked us with king 8 on 8-10 deuce. We called. Ace in the turn we bet. Half pot they call. And river we bet value like 2/3 pot. And they call king 8. River 2 pair. Fucking bullshit. Gonna ISO here with ace jack. Got king jack at risk, 75% for us to get the chips in the bounty. It's a king on the flop though. How about a spade on the river? Sick game. Sick game right now. It's a sick game recently. I gotta be honest with you guys. I just miss everything and never win a run out right now. Ace 9 suited will raise here. And Ace 4 will jam here in the satellite for 4 bigs. Yikes! Yikes! A 3, please, dealer. A 3, please, dealer. A 4 would have worked too. I had to be choosy and say a 3 specifically, I guess. Maybe I'd ask for a 4, it would have came. All right, satellite didn't work out, so we'll buy straight into the Benjamin, right? Meow. Starting with 94 bigs, but blind's about to go up. King 9 here will defend our big blind. We flop top pair, buckle up versus this guy who's super wide. Check calling river. Hoping they'd bluff. They don't bluff with the 4 spades out there though. But they have ace 5, no spade, yeah. Does not bluff really, apparently. Pair of 6 is good. Pair of 6 is good. Checked all the way down after limping button here in the Benjamin. Limps 870. All right, we got one of those types, folks. Raise ace 4. Don't you feel like crying, honey? Cry to me. Why do I? Jack 8 suited here. The uppercut PKO we call from the small blind. Whiff the flop. Come on. Grab me. And can be sadder than a glass of wine. Can't do it with the Jack 8. Such a waste of time. Deuces versus the overpair of kings. Oh, bangs off the deuce and the king on the river. Sick. No. Don't you feel like crying? We're betting aces here. They fold. Raise pocket kings here. Get 3-bet. We 4-bet, they call. Flop is ace high. Fold, I guess. That's so hard to play out of position on an ace-high board, man. If the ace could just not come, that would be wonderful. They got jacks. They got some hands with a 9 in it. They got ace king, even though we block ace king. They got ace queen. They got ace jack. They got a bunch of suited ace x. I think a lot of stuff that they have that's worse than kings just immediately folds flop. Pretty brutal. A lot of chips lost in the Grant, but we're still alive. Chop it up. Let's raise down here with ace 10. Couple of limpers. They both call pre. Like, you just can't ISO in this on this site. Like, you just can't. They just never want to fold. Like, it's crazy, man. And then they just pot. Like, there's no poker, man. It's crazy. They just stick around forever. Gonna squeeze jam here with Jack 10 suited. Wow, snap called by this player to our left. Yikes. Oh no. Flops could be worse than that one, that's for sure. River 2 pair here. You bet for value. Get called. Alright, let's tune back in here. We've got the open ender in the back door. Straight draw. 27% to hit one of our cards by the river. We make a straight, but ace king makes a flush. Sure, put me back in. Do it for you. Over 2 limps. We'll jam here for 15 bigs in the uppercut. Just pick up the blinds and antes. Raising here in the Hamilton with queen jack of spades. Oh my god, he folded. The other player folded. We're c-betting here on the Ace King 3 rainbow board. Favors our squeeze range quite a bit. We have a lot of ace, big aces, a lot of ace-x in general. And we'll get the fold. 11 of 61 in the Hamilton. Bubble the $10 satellite. GG's. $35. It's okay. At least you got a little ROI. Better than me. We got a walk in the Benjamin where we're 8 of 19. There's nothing I want more. Jam here with King Jack. Player with few chips, bounty potential. So we jam, they do come along. Now there's 2 bounties in play. We'll see what these players decide to do behind. Can Jack resist the siren song of 2 potential bounties here? It would cost you 90% of your chips to make the call, Jack. You gonna YOLO, Jack? What do we think? Jackie J. Jackie J in the tank. Jackie J folds, and after all that, we got King Jack up against King Queen. A Jack or a 9 to scoop a bounty. Kicker plays, we lose the pot. After all that, we just lose to a better kicker. Speaking of kicker, we're all in here and we don't love ours, but ace 10 is good enough for a jam here over a single limp, I think, in the Grant. We ship it in. Called by Queen 10. We get the double. Very nice. Working to spin our stack back up after the King's hand 4-bet pot where we decided to fold on the turn and reserve our 15 big blinds at the time. Let's raise here with ace 5 suited. Limpers abound at this table. But this player is a little bit different because they have only a 22% VPIP, but they do decide to limp out of the gun. Sometimes this is the type of player that you'll see repop it here and then you should run for the goddamn hills. They don't repop though. So we have ace 5 of clubs. Flop comes 3 of 5 3. We'll bet this flop. And we'll take it down. All right. Let's get in the weekend wrap PLO as well. That'll finish up 6 tables for us. Ace Queen here in the uppercut PKO will be all in. Player raise folds. Baby, hey. Fold here versus this 16 big blind out of the gun jam. Ace queen good here. Oh, ace king, you outkicked me. That's rude. Spot here with ace 7 6-3 double suited. Nobody folds. We inflated the pot and we get a flop of king king 4 for our troubles. Somebody's happy with this board probably in a 4-way pot. It's not me though. We pick up an open ender on the turn. C betting here on ace 10 9. We're C betting here with queen 10 after squeezing pre. We've made a straight here. Queens here on 8 9 8. We called. I got called for our tiny value bet. What would they have? Straight 2 to 6 and 2 pair. Cool, cool, cool. They both called. So actually the inflating that pot worked out for us. Here we raise the ace 9 king 8. They fold. King 6 5 4 kind of tempting, but that's a hand I'd prefer to be the aggressor with rather than like calling in position. Like if they had folded to me, I might have opened here, but raise the ace 10 in the grant. And this will be a raise fold. It's close, I think. Watching the world wake up from history. Wow, 4 to a straight flush in the hand, in my hand in PLO. They're all in here. We're not going anywhere with King Jack suited, I'll tell you that right now. I'm coming along for the ride. 43%, three ways. We've got the most equity. Not anymore. God, like we don't even get a sweat in his hands, man. We don't even get like a shred of hope. They like kill us so quick. Here in the Hamilton, we've got a gut shot and a flush draw. Like a genie in a bottle, yeah, yeah. Good river. Mega flush on the river. Bet for value and we get it. From King 6. Rainbow Jacks here. Jack, Jack, 9-7. We kind of wrap this board here. So willing to call a bet here after the flop. Looking for an offsuit 6, Queen, Jack, 7. I hope the player betting 2 doesn't decide to like repop this. That's the nightmare scenario. They don't. We do make a straight. Really don't want to see you raise. Like a raise is just Queen Jack, probably, right? If they jam, it's just always Queen Jack, right? Like, even though we have 2 jacks is the thing. Yeah. All right, folks, we're off to the break. Good spots here. We're trying to spin back up in the Grant after a sick one earlier, but we're 6 of 21 in the Benjamin and 1st of 12 on the $20 weekend wrap PLO. Hanging around here in the Lincoln and a good second bullet here in the Hamilton. We'll see what we can make out of these when we come back. See you soon. All right, folks, we're back. Seeing what we can do here in these tournaments on the Benjamin. Let's get back in the action. We're gonna be raising this hand, I believe. Let me live, or let me die. Or let me live, or let me live, or let me die. Well, we'll raise that hand anyway when the other player finally gets back to the table, I suppose. Here we are. We'll pot it. Heads up here with the ace 9 6 5 double suited. We'll check. Not really the card I wanted to hit. Not really the turn we were looking for. Set mining here in the Benjamin. Pocket twos, never mind. Never mind. I'll pot it again here in the PLO with ace jack 8 7 double suited. We're gonna be folding the deuces here to the 30 big blind jam. Good squeeze spot. See if anybody goes for the call. Won't be me. This player does. $100 tournament. They are calling with tens. Gotta make sense. If there's a hand that makes sense here, it's pocket tens. Deuces, man. The Mallards could have done it for us. Would have been a beautiful little run out. No, I'm not folding to one big blind. I'm sorry. You haven't been mistaken for someone else. Okay. Oh, here I go potting again. Ace king 10 7 double suited. Jam here with 9 8. Ace king 10 7 double suited. Can we hit one of these flops? Jesus Christ. Queen 9 9 is not the flop we're looking for. Again, these are pretty bad. We've had these nice double suited hands all these times, and I've got a gut shot with a jack or an 8. Both ring us a straight. 2 gut shots. All in here in the grants with ace queen. Did not get our straight card on the river in this one. Deuces win. Wow. We jam ace queen in the $50 grant. Called by 10 9 suited. Not a hand we really wanted to see. Yikes, come on. Registration like just closed. So we lose ace queen to 10 9. Kings here in the PLO. We got king 6 7. This fucking one big blind to 13 shit like just makes me mad. Now we have a straight on a board where a flush came in, which is super annoying. Paired board where a flush came in PLO is like do I ever trust a straight in this spot? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. We're not gonna have any problem folding that hand. I'm gonna raise here. I'm uncapped. I have this ace like all day. What are you doing betting one big blind? Get the fuck out of my pot. Thank you. Get the fuck out. You can't, you're not allowed to do that. Nice hand. Thank you. So a little cheesed off about the Grant. We get called off by 10-9 suited, same like stack as us. Not a crazy call. They get there. Not insane or anything, but it's a little bit light call, I think. But some people love those suited connectors, maybe a little more than they should. And we like being in tournaments with those people, generally speaking, just not when we can't ever seem to make hands by the river, which is where we're at right now. What the fuck? Ace Jack. Sorry, Ace Jack in this spot. That was raise call. I like don't want to squeeze this versus a 10% VP. I mean, we only have 10 hands on them, but like still. Versus just even generally an under the gun raiser, I don't really want to squeeze Ace Jack. But I don't want to fold it either, so like fuck if I know. Don't hurt me no more. Let's raise here with ace 8. There's 80% VPIP. Are they just gonna like call here off of 4.91? Yep. Fucking Christ. I should have just jammed here, I guess. I don't know, like jamming ace 8 though. We're gonna run into bigger aces like a whole bunch. Well, we didn't get 3-bet. I think we just jam here now. Yeah. Queen 9 and ace 3, we're ahead. 95% now. Gorgeous. Thank you for your service. $14.55 in the Lincoln. No love found. It's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down. What would you say? Just don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Let's get in the $50 title fight PKO. Get no love, no love, no love. Raise ace queen jack jack here. See these people's ears book up as I begin to spaz the pen. I'm a little bit sicker than most. Shit's finna get thick again. Competition is stiff, but I get hard thick from the shit and I stick it in. Folds to 1. Love it. You love to see it. Snatch the mic from him, bitch. I'm gonna let you finish in a minute. Yeah, the rap was tight, but I'm about to with the greatest verse of all time tonight, and I'm gonna scribble out some rhymes. Spit, start over from scratch, write new ones. Queens here on Jack 9, 4, 8. We'll call river. They flop the flush. They bet big. They just have big. Bet big means big hand. That's all it is. Bet big means big hand with these players, folks. I cannot internalize that lesson. We hero call the queens. We are wrong for the 1000th time we hero call. Jack 3 of hearts here, 998. We'll pot here with ace queen jack 5 double suited. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right. Yeah. Told you that I never would. How does it feel when you get the one big blind in your face, Mr. 5-4 suited? Just don't like jam. Don't fucking jam. Don't fucking jam. God damn it. Ace king was better than our ace queen. Wouldn't hit our flush. Yeah, king plays. Nice hand. Good fold me, I suppose. I'll be fucked up if you can't be like back. The same thing I told you that I never could. We're betting here with ace jack. C-bet takes it down on 5-7-7. The shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor while I'm not cooperating. While I'm rocking his table while he's operating. Let's raise here with king jack of spades. Nobody folds pre-flop. Three ways. Flop is jack high. Such a catastrophe for you to see. So damn much of my ass you asked for me. Well, I'm back. Fix bed and I'm gonna end up under your skin like a splinter. The center of attention. Back for the winner. I'm interesting. The best thing since wrestling. Investing in your kids' ears and nesting. Testing. Attention, please. Feel the tension. Soon as someone mentions me, here's my 10 cents. 2 cents is free. A new sense. Who sent you? Sent for me? Check. Go ahead and check. Fucking good value bet. Nice hand. Guys just got value. Do not call. Stop. Stop yourself. You don't have to call. Ace 9 here, we raise pre. Flop comes queen, deuce 7. C-bet wins. They love to call pre-flop. They love it. It's their favorite thing. We folded. We called flop here because we had the open ender. We folded to a much larger bet on the turn. Obviously, we folded here. Button bet out. The old 59 into 3 and getting snap called. 10-8 snaps. Ace 10 is ahead. Stays ahead. Ace King Queen 3 will raise here. Just take down blind versus blind in the PLO. King Queen 8-8, let's raise. I got a truckload. Soul man. Check. Come on. Give me a 9 or an ace. Pair of 8s does not seem good here. 5s and deuces. Man, that's miserable to lose to. Fucking hell. That's a miserable hand to lose to. Maybe with 2 8s and blocking the 9-8 so hard, we should behind a bluff here. Kind of unblock missed hearts. Just the 2 8s might be enough to really want to go after that one. I don't know, but we didn't do it. Oh, I think we gotta come along here in the link hand with 6-7 suited. Not the dream flop, sadly. The Queen 6-3 two-tone. And player does jam, which is gonna have us exiting stage right. Aces hold. Good hand to that's a good hand to have in the game of poker, from what I understand. There, Finn. Let's try our hand at potting again here with King, Queen, Jack 4 double suited. Holy shit, we hit a flop. Now's my time to get flush over flushed. Nah, not the case. Ace 5 here. I was ready to check raise you. Bluff turn. Raise here. This player jams 9. If they fold, we probably have to go here. They jam. Yeah, I think we rejam here. That's not great. This is, though, in a power they raised 5 big blinds pre. And just like jam. I've got a good hand here. Okay, just gonna jam. It's jacks. We got him. We didn't get the bounty though, sadly. Well, we've got ace jack to try to go after it. Wow, they're gonna fold when I pick up ace jack on the next hand. Talk about your fucking bad beats. All right, we're all in here. Like, that's bad variance. This player has a hand that can fold at 1.47 big blinds. All in here with 8s. Squeezing here with ace 2 offsuit. They pick up ace king. That's so funny. Give me the 5. Give me the 5. Damn it. Three betting here. Fucking jacks on ace king 5. Cool. Getting sentimental as fuck, spilling guts to you. We just met, but I think I'm in love with you. Wake up in the morning like, yo, what the fuck we do? So bye for now, I'm going to try to find some more. Something keeps pulling on my sleeve. I don't wanna, but I gotta stay. Really got a hold of me. Won't let me ever let him go. Gonna be shit where we're going. Wake up feeling like shit every morning. Players flats here. They played 6% hands. Oh my god. Doesn't matter. We're all in with ace 10. It's honestly not the worst flop for ace 10. That's not a great turn card though. Could be a bunch of king X, king queen, king jack, king 10 that might be in here. Come on, ace 10. Be good. Just be good. Fuck! It's ace jack. Fuck you. Fucking ace jack. Gotta be shitting me. Defend here. Boom, 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 boom. Raised here with 7-5-4-3 double suited. Free flop. Not my flop really here. Not my tempo. I'm thinking I could never live without you by my side. Ace 10 hearts here, we're squeezing. Take it down. Wow, player all in here. Blind versus blind. Raise, 3-bet, jam. Queens versus ace king. Holy shit. Queen's at risk. They don't want to see their queen or an ace or a king. All right, so we've got two incredibly short stacks at this $50 title fight PKO table. This is a wild dynamic right here. So to pick up a hand that we can rock with it, but this is not the hand. I'll tell you that I'm not folding pre though. That's for goddamn sure. I think this is not a complete raise, so this player can't reopen. You can. Dalton can ISO here if he wants to just yeet. But I don't think... This was 1 point. Yeah, they can yeet, which sucks for us. Okay, but you wouldn't have... I think Evan here wouldn't have been able to. I will not put a third of my chips in play here for 2 bounties. It's just too much. We won't go that crazy. Pocket sixes make sense to ISO here. A7 scoops, but sixes get the knockout there. A7 scoops the side pot. Sixes win the main pot. Raise ace jack here. See bet here with the ace jack and king 9-3. A call 5 on the turn. Three bet jacks down here. I get a call and then an insta jam from our opponent with ace 8. We hold. Nice result in the $10 Hamilton for us. Folded here to a bet from our opponent on river. It was 3-9, king 5-8. They bet river. We folded our ace jack. Fold 10-3 here. Down in the Benjamin, we see 9s against 7s. The 9's at risk. Find the double. Where? The inclination to look back on any mistakes. Can I now behold the chain of events that I must break? Ace queen versus 9s. This time 9s make quads. 9s so hot right now. Quads. Nothing can stop the quad glacier. Well. Could get spicy. Nines versus ace queen. We flip for a bounty. Ace and a queen on the flop. Everybody else gets to win with pocket nines. Not me, though. It's like every grain of sand. Everybody else, the pocket nines work out. Raise sixes, they jam 20. When it's 20 big blinds and a bounty, we are gonna call here. We're flipping with king queen for the bounty this time. Like, come on. Like, I win a goddamn flip. Like, seriously. Fucking brutal, man. Two flips for that bounty, and we couldn't win either one of them. Double suited kings down here in the PLO. We'll make it pot. What happens when it's raining? Bluff river here, trying to put pressure on a 7. Maybe like a deuce if they had some hand that had a deuce in it. But I don't think we get a 6 to fold, but we get a bunch of 7x to fold. And like low pocket pairs. Got the ace high flush draw here. Not our turn card particularly. Or our river card, honestly. Got a single pair of aces with a 10 kicker. You've got aces and deuces, which is good. What do you love? What you have? Spotted with ace king 10-8. People actually fold pre-flop here. I feel like the table should be slanted towards this player. Has so many fucking chips. Is this table downhill or something? Come on, man. 2 big blinds. Put some real. You got all these chips. You're gonna put in 2 big blinds. Got all them chips and no toothbrush. When they're playing. Not our board, sadly. Been saying that a lot lately. Be nice to find my board sometime. Oh my god, the fucking 1 big blind shit is gonna kill me, dude. It's fucking killing me. Like, literally, it's just like death by 1,000 cuts killing me because I'm missing every flop despite like the ridiculous pot odds. But like, it's just so maddening. They hate to get like actual good amounts of chips in. Like, you do this with queens and then you run into this shit where you're such an equity dog. Oh, they get rewarded for your stupid ass behavior though. You get rewarded, you get the double, and you feel justified in your ridiculous strategy. Don't really feel great about my pair of sixes winning the pot, but I suppose it could happen. No, no, no. Oh my god. Three bet pot, lots of chips in the middle in the title fight PKO. Kings versus 9-7. Kings get the double. Could I pick up a hand worth like doing anything with in this PLO now? God, like I had so many double suited hands like early in this tournament. My VPIP was through the roof because every fucking hand was like ace-x double suited. And we missed every goddamn flop. Like that's how you know you're running bad, when you're striking out in fucking PLO. Jesus Christ. I know, variance in one tournament not related to others. The fact that I ran bad in this PLO tournament doesn't have bearing on anything else, but it feels like it does, The virgin variance is always the same versus the Chad. I had a bad feeling. I went with my gut. Raise ace king here in the Hamilton. You've played, you're very new and you've min click 3-bet me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Queen 6 offsuit in the Hamilton here. This is their favorite hand. We flop an ace. Holy shit, we want to end. That's not a flip though. That fucking doesn't count. And it's not in a good tournament. It's in the Hamilton. It's not in a tournament that, I mean, maybe the Hamilton could day save us today, I guess, if we win it. Queens now. All right, this is the hand we're going with, the 9-7-6-5 double suited in the weekend wrap PLO. We'll have ourselves a ball. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and the done dirt cheap. We 3-bet here. C-betting the flop, they fold. Got top two here, 45%, 47%, 0%. Fives full. Good game, everybody. Good game. Ain't got the guts. Your standard 8 big. Oh, you're jamming. Let's say your standard 8 big blind open, but this is a jam. We'll call. See if the limper does as well. No. Okay, well, 30% versus ace 10. That's a good spot for them. Clubs are interesting. Clubs are very interesting. Clubs are mighty fine. We stuck out on the ace 10 to take it down. And move tables. We're 7 of 72 in the $10 Hamilton. Done dirt cheap. Done dirt cheap. Check here. Oh boy, this is gonna get spicy. Oh fuck. They check back instantly and then the fourth spade comes. That makes it a lot less fucking spicy. Fives with a five of spades. Go fuck yourself, honestly. We'll jam this over a limp. Good luck us. All in for 20. Get it done. We're gonna bet here with pocket tens. Take it down in the title fight. Da la da, da la da, dun 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 da da. Let's raise the fours and the Benjamin. Flop is king, 3, king. We'll see bet and take it down. All right, folks, we're off to the break. 11 to 27 here. 8 of 72 and a 7 of 12 in the title fight. See you soon. Back in just a few. All right, folks, we're back. Oh, I am sore from working out yesterday. The shoulders, man. There. Oh, right there. Oh, that one. And this one right here. Oh, God. I got some muscle soreness. I got some DOMs going on today, big time. Raise ace king here. All right, this is a make or break kind of pot. In the Benjamin, folks. We're not fucking leaving. Enzo just might not be back from break. It's making this take a little longer, but we're going to call even if Enzo calls. So we're going to pre-check the button here. Ace King versus Ace Queen, 75%. Fade it. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, dude. The game is just fucking kicking me while I'm down right now. Says sorry. It's okay. What are you gonna do? Good luck. No hard feelings. I don't know how to say no hard feelings, you know. You know, biggest entry of the night. Ace King to Ace Queen. They run out of 4 flush on us. We even hit our king along the way. Gross. I didn't need the king of diamonds. I would rather have just seen any like other random card that wasn't a queen. I didn't need the king. Pretty gross. Number 27 of 27. Leave life bleeding in my hands. Excuse me. Limp. 3.4. 35 big blind jam. We're out of there. Ace King versus Jacks. Oof. Jack on the river for the elimination and the bounty. Some movie black and white. They fold, we jam here with King 9 suited. Good luck us. King 9 of hearts. Good enough here for less than 9 big blinds. I'm all in. ISO'd for 47. Seems spicy. Yeah, it's tense. All right, we're gonna need a little cowboy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy on the flop. We'll take a chop with diamonds. Yeah. All right, I'm not gonna re-enter. I don't want to continue to get kicked in the balls tonight. We're just gonna call it quits in the Benjamin. Trying not to call it quits in the game at large. Well, we're hanging out here for a little bit though. We're hanging out because we got chips in the title fight PKO. So let's stay the course. May he that hath the steerage of my course direct my sail. On, lusty gentlemen. Raising pocket nines there, but over here we flopped a straight in a limped pot. Limped pot. Pocket nines, flop comes king, 10, 8, three ways. Check here. We're gonna check call. We're check raise here, they call. I call. Oh my god, they flopped a better straight. Oh my fucking Christ. My chips, they're all gone everywhere. Nobody ever's weak. They always have the fucking nuts, or they beat me in a flip. They didn't have the nuts. There was a paired board. Maybe we can get away from the 10-7, but we flopped a fucking straight. The thing is, I think they can click raise me with like ace jack or something, right? Like just trip jacks. People overvalue trip jacks, but the click back raise does look fucking strong, and it was fucking strong. Keep your feet on the ground. Raise here with 8-7 suited. One caller. Flop is king 5 deuce, and we'll just stab here. No luck with the stabby stab. Emotions. Ace deuce here when limp, call, raise, call. And they're gonna bet 2/3 like into the razor. That's peculiar. We're gonna just fold here. Ace queen here. Well, I'm all in, I think, folks. Dead money in a PKO. We jam. We're at risk. This will be the end of the stream if we're out here. Oh, it's ace king. Fuck me. Let's get a queen for the boys. A queen, please. A queen, please. All right, we lose the massive pot. We're not re-entering. I'm done. I'm done. That's me done for the evening. Players opening like crazy. Just happens to have ace king when we have ace king and shove when there's 10 big blinds dead in the pot. Variance crushed me. Last stream and this one. Today we entered for oodles, honestly. We're in for 360 with nothing to show for it. Down $360 today. We still got the Hamilton left, but you know, not even doing very well there. We're 41 of 68. I'm gonna say goodnight, guys. I am gonna be back probably on Monday. I'm taking tomorrow off, but I believe I will be back on Monday to hopefully not continue to get absolutely crushed by the game of poker. I'm taking tomorrow off. We're going to a play, I believe. Yeah, I'll be back. I think I'm gonna stream like Monday to Thursday next week. So I'll see you on Monday night. Good night. Just I don't know what else to say. It's been rough. It's been a rough last couple streams. We'll be back though. Back on Monday. Good night, everybody.